ring. That's coming up a little bit later on. Super limited on that, by the way. Okay, tennis bracelet. It's a must-have. And maybe you're used to seeing a tennis bracelet in diamonds. We have one available for you in gemstones. This, though, what I want to let you know, it's pretty unique in that it is an oval cut gemstone. It's the first time that I personally have seen a tennis bracelet with that oval cut gemstone around it. And I think it's super, super cool. You have two different options to choose from: sterling silver or in the yellow gold, which is layered over sterling silver. Let's start off with the yellow gold layered over sterling. We do have all of those available. I think we're actually sold out of a bit on the sterling silver, and I'll take a few of them away here. But correct me if I'm wrong. I could have the wrong numbers here. But up over here in our yellow gold, we're looking at white topaz. Is our most limited. We also have it in the garnet. We have the peridot. Here is your citrine. The citrine with the yellow gold, by the way, is like the perfect pair. There's your blue topaz. And then finally, there it is in an amethyst. That is a gorgeous amethyst. Okay, so in the sterling silver, good news is I had the wrong information. We do have all options for you. And just take a look here in the sterling silver of what they would look like. There's your white topaz, there's your garnet, and then you also have it, and then you have it in your peridot. It looks different when you have it set in sterling silver or the yellow gold. Finally, then the citrine, the blue topaz, or you also have it in the amethyst. It's J434002, available on an easy payment of just $22. The fact that you're bringing home a tennis bracelet for $109 is incredible to me. It should be $204, but we're talking about a clearance price here that's going to bring it home close to that $100 price point. It comes boxed with the romance card as well. Okay, Caroline is going to be with us. Caroline Irvin, who is, when we think of gemstones, she is the girl to go to with that. Caroline, so nice to see you. Thank you for being on the show.
Of course. Thanks for having me. And such a fantastic bracelet. I'm wearing the red, the garnet option, which is so beautiful. You explained it right away. The point of difference here in this tennis bracelet is those beautiful oval cut gemstones. They are a slightly elongated oval. So they are just such a unique stone that you don't see every day in a tennis bracelet. And they're beautifully set in a semi bezel. So it covers two sides of the stone, that beautiful bezel, but we've left two sides open so that the light can get through.
The oval cut to this is so unique. I've not seen that before in a tennis bracelet. Is that kind of rare to find?
It's definitely rare. It's definitely rare. Most commonly, you're going to see round stones, round brilliant stones in a tennis bracelet. And it's the first time I've seen it too, especially in colored gemstones, which is a really fun way to add a pop of color to your bracelet stack or your bracelet wardrobe. Speaking of stacking too, I do want to point out, because it's a semi-bezel, this is a fabulous bracelet to wear with other bracelets because it's nice and protected around the gemstones if you like that layered look.
That is actually a really great point. I'm going to show you that side profile there. You do have a lot of that metal around it so that you are protecting those stones. If maybe you are somebody who's a little bit rough on your jewelry, my mom is like the queen of that. She always, the jeweler that she'll go to is always like, what do you do to these things? But this does give you a little bit of that protection, especially if you are somebody who loves to layer it, which, by the way, if you're layering these, this would be perfect to have next to maybe another diamond tennis bracelet. Maybe you have it with a box chain the bracelet that you have. It really pairs so well with anything.
Yeah, it does. Diamonique, if you have a beautiful Diamonique, add this pop of color. I mean, I think it's so much fun to be able to enjoy colored gemstones this way. And it also, I love it because you're not compromising, right? A tennis bracelet in diamonds is so hugely expensive, but you still get to enjoy genuine gemstones. Here we're showing a bit of the manufacturing of this piece, hand setting every single stone, which is a huge challenge in these semi bezels because they literally have to sort of peel one side back, fit that stone in, and then hug it back around the girdle of the gemstone. Of course, hand polished, and then the quality assurance process which is super rigorous here at QVC. It's something like, Justin, I forgot exactly what they told me when we first debuted this, but it was something like it has gone through like what can be compared to 3 years of like wear 24/7. If you were to wear it
What?
3 years, 24/7, it's still going to be in that perfect condition. So the quality assurance is just out of this world for this bracelet.
And the fact that it's coming to you on a $22 easy payment blows my mind, especially when you just saw the manufacturing. You saw how it's made, that every single one of these stones in this tennis bracelet is hand set. We are bringing it to you at an incredible clearance price here today. Take advantage of it, because when it's gone, it's gone. 45% savings for you. It's super rare that you're gonna find a tennis bracelet that's done in this oval cut setting. It's super rare that you're gonna find it done in these gemstones, but we've got it in your choice of colors. As you're looking at this, I want you to think ahead. Think to the summertime. What different events do you have coming up? Is there a wedding that you're going to? Do you have a bridal shower? And you maybe picked out your dress already and you wanna have that perfect little compliment, but you don't want something that's gonna break the bank? $22 a month on an easy pay certainly is not gonna do that. It's J434002. Let me run through your options for you one more time again. Right here is our amethyst. We also have it in that blue topaz. Then we have it in the citrine. Right here it is in the peridot. There's your garnet. And then we also have it in the white topaz. Now that is in the silver options. We have all the same in that 14 karat yellow gold over sterling silver. But the one thing I want you to notice as we go through those, look at how it changes the bracelet. There it is in your amethyst, your blue topaz, and your citrine. And I'm actually gonna bring over that citrine over here to this side, because I just wanna show you as you're picking these out, how they really are different when they're set in a different metal. And so even down to like, look at that. The color, even Caroline, the color of the silver looks a little lighter, and it's a little more buttery and golden in the yellow gold.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I love that you put them side by side, because you can see what the different metal tones, they bring out different characteristics within the same gem depending on which they're set in. And so you get that more iciness with that beautiful rhodium plated sterling, or you get that really rich luxe look with the gold plated over the sterling. And it's fantastic to be able to compare, because if you walked into your average jewelry store, you're going to have maybe 2 options. So that's why I love shopping on QVC too, that we give you all these incredible options, all the choice of metals. I mean, it's very close to customizing your own piece of jewelry.
Well, that's exactly it. I mean, you get to give yourself that little bit of customization here, all the way down to the sizing, obviously. Small, average, and large are the sizes that we have available. I'm trying to put these side by side for each one of them so that maybe that helps you to make your decision here, because as you notice, they do look different in each one. It is a little bit more icy when you have it in that silver, especially as we're talking about that white topaz. The garnet, for example, as I'm putting that on here, I love the garnet in either of these, but when I look at them side by side, me personally, I'm probably going garnet with the yellow gold, just because I think the red becomes a little bit more rich there, and it looks more like a ruby to me, even though it's garnet, that I would be going with that one for that option. Not that the sterling silver is bad in any way, it just gives a different look to it. And look, at this price point, $109.99, it should be $204. If you want to pick up 2 of them, maybe you love the garnet and you want it in each look, it would be $44 on an easy pay. And if you picked up both, you would be paying just a little bit more than what the price of one would be. It's almost at a buy one, get one. You can almost look at it like that. But Caroline, you really can't go wrong with any one of these. You got to go with the one that speaks to you.
No, it's so true. You got to go with the one that speaks to you. And I know one will, some people love to just wear one color of metal over the other. Some people like to play with it. Mixing the metals are into. If you wanted to get, one of each color would be really interesting to add both to your wrist. But it's just such a wearable, comfortable bracelet. It stands alone very well, but it also looks great with multiple layers if you do a stack.
I'm going to talk birth months real quick because we've got a bunch of them here. Garnet is for January. Amethyst is going to be for February. If you're picking it up in the peridot, that's August. You also have it in the citrine, which is going to be the November. And then topaz, the white topaz, blue topaz, that's like an alternate for November as well, right?
Blue topaz alternate for December, and then the white can be your April because April's diamond. So that's obviously astronomically priced. So this is a great alternative, the white topaz for April.
All right, well, we got, like, we literally have everybody covered there. $109.99 and an easy payment of just $22 a month in order to bring that home. All right.